Sometimes you wonder, am I talking to a brick wall? Because it can feel like the other person just isn't getting it, or even more frustrating, it's like they don't want to. And you feel like you're saying everything you need to, but the reality is, listening and speaking just aren't separate. They're one in the same thing. It's all communication, and people have different viewpoints and frames. I had a situation recently where I was trying to explain something, and I was trying to explain it, and then some time went by, the conversation stopped, and then we had another conversation, and I didn't try and explain anything. I just sent them a video, and the video was somebody else talking. It wasn't me. And they talked a lot like this person talks. And I literally, all I did was send this video, and I got exactly the response I wanted, even though I could have spent, I don't know, what felt like days explaining it to them. But because I just sent a video of somebody that they look at and relate to, that was it, literally immediately. So it's important to think about how this works. Research by Silbert et al. In 2014 demonstrated that when we listen, our brains mirror the speaker's patterns. So if we speak similar to the speaker, we're more likely to be receptive. So if their speech patterns and style are similar to our own, we're much more likely to listen. And so the issue is, if someone isn't engaged, their brain is probably just not in sync with ours. So it's going to make it harder for you to produce a compelling message. But also, they're just not going to buy into what you're saying. So instead of pushing harder, think about how you can match their tone, how you can match their pace. Like I said, you might even just want to send them a video of somebody else saying it. You can ask them to summarize what they heard, or you can check if they relate before adding more information. So those are things you can do if you don't have the option to send them a video. Equally, that's why some people need a different person to tell them something, even though you've told them it, because the way that person communicates matches the style in which they communicate. And it's really important to bear that in mind when faced with situations like I was faced with.